All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing out there? This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos. This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and we are back here in Rochester, New York, and ready to rock and roll. Guys, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get a roll call in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right. Guys, the Rochester Coalition are back home for the first time this season against the Ohio Prospects. So Rochester, 6-1-1 of Rochester Coalition, led by Izzy Johnson and Evan Farrell. Evan Farrell will get the nod today in goal, and they are ready to get at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Farrell's in the house. All right. So as of right now, we have a couple players who are out as normal. Liam Porter, who has been out for the start of the season, he is out here. If you can see him, Liam Porter has been out with a broken finger. Also, we have Alex Rink, who will be out, who hurt himself in Albany, New York, and Luke Staley, who's also will be out as well. So we are shorthanded. But other than that, the show must go on, and the game must continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to rock and roll. Like I said, guys, give me loud and clear. Let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get a roll call in the chat. And we'll get started in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Gives enough time to run an ad. All right, guys, we'll be back. Cutting in, and that's a goal by Kevin Green.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Boys are ready to rock and roll. Guys, we are so excited and so happy that we could do it. All right, guys, the game is starting at 10 a.m. today. There was some misinformation that was on the site that said 12, but the game is actually starting here at 10 a.m. All right. So, guys, make sure before we begin the game, please make sure you like and subscribe and comment on this video. So please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So that's the main thing I ask for you guys to do. That's your mission into today's show, is make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get at it. All right, Evan Farrell's in net today. Today has been their 8th game of the week. 8th game in 7 days. Eighth game in 7 days. That's a lot of games for these 16-year-olds here out here doing what they love to do. All right, let's see who this starts off here. It will be Zalesnikar, Roger, Carmody, who was out yesterday, Abbott, who's taking the place of Rink, and Grisanti to start the game off. The Prospects are in the light blue. The Coalition are in the black. So they are ready to get at it. Camera number 1 and only camera number 2. So there's 2 cameras today. And we got a special guest. So we got my main man, Nico Schouten is mic'd up today. He's going to be mic'd up. He's going to be, we don't want to play it live, what he's going to say, but we're going to have it only on the replay. All right? So Nico Schouten is not mic'd up, and the Coalition lose the face-off to the Prospects. Puck is all the way down. Abbott picks up the puck, turns around. So we are blinded a little bit here, so we're going to do the best we can here. And here comes Carmody. There was a game yesterday, but the game was not sanctioned, so it does not count, so I'm not going to really speak on that game yesterday. But other than that, the Coalition are back here in Rochester, New York. Puck's out of the zone, picked up by Zalesnikar. Zalesnikar's trying to get it in to the zone. Back out to center ice, picked up by Abbott. Abbott shot on and save. All right. Now we got the dads on the 1s and 2s as well. So it's not just me on the 1s and 2s. We got a couple of dads on the 1s and 2s. All right. Coalition with the face-off win. Nico Schouten back, who has a mic'd up. Nice way to stop the play, slow it down. He's bouncing around there on the near boards. And it's all the way back near the goal line. Picked up by Miller. Miller sends a backhand up the goal. Start of school next week. And a lot of these young men will have to miss the first day of school or second day of school with a tournament in Boston. Puck is sent all the way down. Goalie with the stop, sends it forward. And good job by Kevin Green to slow the puck down as well. And here comes Benham. Benham sends it forward on the near boards. Trying to give it to Schouten. So we're here at Rochester Ice Center. Since it's Rochester, they play multiple different locations. The Coalition do. They play in the Tim Horton Ice Complex, the Rochester Iceplex. They play at Paul Lewis, different places. So it's not just one place here. All right. So this game is brought to you by Trident. Trident HVAC and R. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right. Shot on by Wells. Carson Wells, who is also playing defense in lieu of Liam Porter's injury. Right there, shot again, and shot save. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, like I said, give me a roll call in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right, face off. Controlled by the Prospects. Prospects trying to send it up the middle. Prospects lost to the Junior Amerks here yesterday. They're having 2 games in Rochester, one against the Junior Amerks and one against Rochester Coalition. They send puck forward, and they're trying to get the puck out of the zone, and they do in the neutral zone, but good job by the Coalition to slow the play up, and they dump it in again. And, oh, that's a big hit for the Prospects, and they send it forward all the way down. The Prospects retrieve the puck. Yep. So this is the 8th game in 7 days for the Coalition. So the Coalition are definitely need a recharge after this. Day off tomorrow, holiday. Happy Labor Day to all. And send the puck in, the Coalition with the change. Good job by Atkinson, has it. Makes some dekes there to free himself. He passes it over to Miller. Miller takes a shot on, redirected, deflected, backhanded right there in front. Oh, Atkinson almost picks that up and scores that one. And here come the prospects. Prospects send it in. The Cubs prospects make the change. Since it's kind of a hard spot to see it, the puck Coalition come away with the puck once again. They send it forward. Send it to Casey. John Casey gives it over to Abbott. Abbott loses it for a second. Playing so many games. Oh, picked up and shot by Casey. Oh, shots off. And here come the prospects once again. Send it in deep again. Oh, that's another hit against the Coalition. And Schouten has it. No, excuse me, Miller has it. Sends it forward. And center trying to give it to Carmody. To Garzanti. Garzanti, who's been on a tear scoring lately. Teams are coming out real physical against the Coalition. Coalition are a fast team, but they're not as big as other teams. So, that's a big hit once again. Good way to absorb that contact. Shot off. And let's see what the call is here. So the Coalition with 2 shots, and the prospects with none. All right, Coalition with the face-off win. Here comes Roger. Roger's in a rush here. Got a couple men in the beat, not able to get to it all the way. Puck is sent all the way down. So who comes away with the puck? The prospect come away with the puck, and here they come on the near board. Send it all the way in. Off of Evans' pads. Good job by Evan to stop the puck. Prospects, who I believe this is maybe like their first or second, a couple games into the season here. Shot on, shot save by the goal. But like I said, the Coalition has been playing so many games in so many days here. It's good for them to get a couple days off coming up here. And school is starting this week, so a lot of these young men do need a break. A lot of hockey has condensed in so many days. All right, Coalition won the face-off. Here comes Lesnikar, swoops around the captain on his backhand. Looks it, sends it up. Looks like Guarini might have gotten in the way there. On the far boards, picked up by Green, turns around. Looks to center it, no one's there. And looks like that might be, it was a hooking. Let's see, that's a hooking possibly on the prospects. So where we were sitting, we are losing some visibility on the ice. We're going to do the best we can, try to get you guys the best possible view we can get you. But at the same time, it is very difficult to get the puck. And the puck is out of the zone. Now this is the power play. This is the Miller Brick power play for the Coalition. 1 minute, 45 seconds on the power play. Passes it over, shot on by Miller. Save. Swoop around, and that's a power play goal by the Coalition. Let's see who that's by. To make the score 1-0. That's by Ryan Carmody here in the first period. Good job by Ryan Carmody. All right, scores 1-0 here in the first period. Coalition are making it happen. Pence with the face-off. And Schouten slows the play up. Back behind the goal line. Good job by Prospects. They're trying to keep the puck in the possession, but Schouten has it. Sends it forward by Abbott. Sends it forward once again. They try to give it to Benham off the boards. And the puck is in the air, drops, and the Prospects come away with it. One thing the Coalition have done really well is dealing with their forecheck and back check. Forecheck and back check has been their calling card, so nothing has really changed here in this game. That's their game plan, make it real easy for the other team, for themselves. Creating good opportunities. Come back the other way. Oh, loses his edge. Puck shot in, and the Coalition with the change. Here come the Prospects, slow it down. Trying to get the puck out, and good job by Schouten to take the shot on. And at the blue line, good way to keep it in. Puck sent all the way down, icing on deck, and the icing is the call. Okay, folks, school is starting up this year in the next few days. Who's excited for another school year? Who's excited? Let me know in the comments how excited you are for the school year coming up for these young men. And what is your schooler? What is your son, your child, or your daughter? What grade are they going into? Let me know in the comments. There you go. Good way to poke check. Puck away by Weisbeck. And picked up by, oh, goal by Atkinson right in the slot area. A good job by Laird Atkinson. Picked it up right in the slot and cashed that home. Coalition with 6 shots and the Prospects with 1. So good job by Laird Atkinson. Picks it up and cashes that one in. Backhand over the goalie's shoulder. Laird with the faceoff. Speaking of Laird. Faceoff controlled by the Prospects. Prospects are down by 2 here in the first period with 9:09 left. Trying to send the puck forward, and good job, good forecheck by the boys. Puck is free. Picked up by Atkinson. With 1 goal on today. Passes back to Lestercar. He's going to walk it in to the right. The shot on. And looks like that's a cross check. Cross check. By Zalesnikar. So this will be their first penalty of the game here by Luke Zalesnikar. All right. All right, folks. 8:43 left in this first period. Score 2-0. Zalesnikar with the penalty. First penalty kill of the game. And let's see if the Prospects do what they got here. Coalition are not. One thing their motto is they want to go for the puck first. Don't try to go for the body first. Go for the puck first. And it's one way to stay out of the box. So they don't take a lot of penalties. They try to be disciplined on taking penalties and make the game easy for yourself by not taking penalties. Good job by Schouten to ice the puck all the way down. And the Prospects have the puck back behind the goal line. Here come the Prospects. Trying to make something happen. A good back check, good neutral zone control. Prospects have to reset once again. 11 in their penalty kill. The Coalition penalty kill. DDD pass sends it up into their zone. Oh, no. Nope, the puck is still in the neutral zone. Good body shot. A good way to keep it out. And good back check by the boys here. Really controlling this neutral zone. Not giving them any space. And the Prospects have it up. Have it once again. Shot on. Shot save by Evan. And it's up the zone, up the ice. And the Coalition with the change. Here come the Prospects on his backhand. Good way by Weisbeck to take the puck away. Steps in, dekes to the inside. Loses the puck for a second, try to give it to Casey. And here come the Prospects once again. And Miller takes away simply and flicks it over his head. 13 seconds left in the power play. In the penalty kill, I should say. And here comes Hunter. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Back to full strength. Here comes Zaleska out of the box. And for Jason Roger comes in immediately. And it's on a breakaway. Here comes Roger. Deke shot. Oh, top left. A little bit too much sauce on that on that shot. He's going for the top left-hand corner shot. And pass it over to him again. He gets another shot at it and save. Okay, folks, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC and R for all your heating and cooling needs. So please consider Trident. Trident HVAC is 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right. The puck is out of the zone, picked up by the Prospects. Nice deke. Looking to get a shot on here. Goes all the way deep, and a good way to break up the play by the Coalition. Back the other way. Here they come. And offsides is the call. Alrighty. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Nice to have some home cooking here to end this weekend off and to start the holiday weekend off right at home and offsides. Being on the it's nice to sleep in your own bed and to get a chance to relax and eat your own food at times. Road trips can be fun, but it's nice to be home. No place like home, you know? All right. Like I said, there's 8 games in 7 days for the Rochester Coalition. That's a lot of games here. All right. Here come the Prospects having in their own end. Good job by the Coalition to push them all the way back. And trying to send it up. Oh, good keep by Grisanti. Shot on. Shots wide. And Carmody, who missed yesterday's game, yesterday's fiasco was interesting to say the least. With the game that had to been canceled. And here come the Prospects, 3-on-1. Miller's back into play. Good way Miller to break up the play. And that's offsides. Okay. Not bad. All right, like I said, we've got Nico shouting on the 1s and 2s here. We might let him in for a second, but I'm not sure if I want to. Here goes Nico. Speaking of Nico, has the puck here. Here he comes. And puck's on the far boards. Nico here.
Good pass.
All right, that's a goal by Chase Benham. And you hear just a little bit into Nico shouting on the ice there. It was mic'd up. I don't want to play too much of what he might say. I might regret it. But you hear a little bit of Nico shouting. So let's listen to some more here.
From the side. I always got the stick. I always got the stick. It's okay. It was on your side. It was on your side, but you're slow as shit. I caught up to you.
Okay, that's enough of that. Nico's in the box for tripping. All right, this is a family show here. I knew that could happen. So Nico's in the box for tripping. On the play on the ice for a goal for Chase Benham, but then got a tripping call the other way. Picked up by the Coalition. Shot. Oh, passes over. Ryan Adams trying to feed. I believe that is Atkinson for a second goal, but then he didn't get the goal here, but picked up by Zaleskar. Zaleskar sends it all the way down. So the second penalty of the game by the Rochester Coalition. Nico's a character. All right. Good job by the Coalition to break the play up. 1:41 left in the penalty kill. Here comes the Prospect. Prospect center it. Here they come. Dump it all the way deep. And that might be a penalty. Or is that offsides? I believe that's offsides. All right, let's take a listen to Nico here.
Jeez.
If I knew how to reset the clock, I would do it. Your responsibility. I didn't think you could do this. I thought some people would get it. Understand, yeah.
All right, we're back. Okay. Puck is on the near boards, picked up by Casey. Casey backhands. Oh, Romo's back into his own net. And here comes the puck coming out of the net, out of the zone by the Prospects. Prospects trying to send it back in. 1:04 left in the penalty kill. And Prospects are trying to make something happen here. It's down 3-0. They got the work cut out for them. They have a hungry Coalition. The Coalition had a very interesting day, to say the least, yesterday. So they're looking for some blood, looking for revenge. Oh, here comes Weisbeck. Weisbeck on the rush here on the breakaway. Dick Sneaky shot. Oh, and saved by the goalie. And shot again. Shots wide. Good job by Weisbeck. At least get the shot off there. And the Coalition right now with 10-2 shots on. So the Coalition are doing a great job really getting that shot on.
Here, big, back, and then back to your board.
I just give you a compliment.
All right. Coalition here, controlling the puck in the Prospects end on the penalty kill. Steps in, backhands it, not able to get all of it. And here comes Grisanti. And the puck is sent all the way down once again. And good job by Roger. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And they're back to full strength. Here comes Nico's coming out of the game, and they're going to have Carmody come in for him. And the Prospects sent all the way in deep. Prospects haven't, like I said, they only got 2 shots on. Shots blocked. coming back the other way. And here come Coalition on an odd man rush. Deeks trying to get it over. Picked up by Roger once again. Roger gets hit. A lot of teams trying to be physical with the Coalition. Coalition are a smaller team. Oh, falls. Picked up by Grisanti. Grisanti looks to center it. And plays stop. All right, folks. So glad you guys can join us on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, late Sunday morning. So happy you guys can join us here. It's good to see all the parents, friends, family, and everyone else who is here. All right, face off controlled by the Coalition, by Zalesnikar. Trying to send it over by Grisanti. And let's see what the call is there. I'm not sure what the call is. I think the net might have been off. Shot on and off the post by Grisanti. Scores 4-0. 3-0, excuse me, in the first period. Yeah, the goalie knocked that off. Let's see here. The Coalition have the puck here in the Prospects end. Looks to wrap around. And a good keep. And the puck is being moved around there. On the right-hand side, looks to center it. Shot on. Right by Carmody. Carmody's not able to control it. And a good keep by Zalesnikar. And Roger has it. Gets it to Zalesnikar. Oh, not able to control the pass there. And here come the Prospects. Zalesnikar actually is right there. Tips the puck forward and gives it to Grisanti. Grisanti with a nice little dipsy-do, deke. And Prospects were able to slow it down. So the Prospects are trying to find some offensive balance here, trying to figure out a way here to get something to go in their favor. Like I said, this is their second game of here in Rochester. So looking to make something happen. And here comes Nico Schouten, who's been mic'd up. We'll get a call for him later. Matter of fact, let's see what he has to say now.
Little fake, as I've said to a lot of you guys, from an offensive perspective, scoring perspective, a little fake, and the guy.
All right, it's a little bit of coaching talk, but folks, thanks for joining us. We'll be back right after at the start of the second period. Coaching talk, but all right, folks, here we go. Start of the second period. The Coalition are leading in this game 3-0. And we're ready to rock and roll right here in Rochester Ice Rink in Fairport, New York, home of the Rochester Junior Amrics. And the Coalition have the puck here. Ends have been changed. And now here come the Prospects. Prospects are trying to make something happen. Oh, here they come. Try to get the wraparound. Good job by the Coalition to keep them to the outside. The puck's back behind the goal line. And Schouten gets hit. It's in all the way deep. The Prospects with the tackle. And puck pops out, and here comes Schouten. Schouten has it. He can send it forward. Good pass up. And good pass into the zone. Here comes the Coalition. by Benham. Benham with one to go on today. Trying to give it to Greeny. And Benham comes away with it. And out of the zone. Right off of Evan Farrell's pads and the prospect with the change. All right, let's see if prospects here can pick it up here and make a game of it. You can see some stuff happen behind the play here. And the prospects have the puck again. Now they're going to slow it up and wait for the Coalition to make their change, and waiting for a player to open up here and slow it down, and the puck is on their near boards. Oh, the prospect player looked for a check, but no one was there. Looked like he might have gotten the brunt of it. Ryan Adams has it. Passes it forward, looks to center it. To Atkinson would go on today, and backhands, shot save. Prospects are just having a hard time really trying to establish the offensive attack. And Coalition, and that's a testament to the Coalition with their back check and their forecheck as well. Oh, Weisbach was trying to deke, not able to get to it all the way. Puck is free. Back behind the net. And taken away. 14:45 left in the second period. Walks it in. Shot on. Shots blocked. Give it to Miller. One-timer. Oh, 2 for the one-timer. Not able to get all of it. And out of the zone. And Celestikar back to retrieve the puck. And here the prospect with the half change. Prospects have it once again. Picked up by Atkinson. Prospects take the shot on to keep it in. Prospects are going to make a change. Good job by Atkinson to try to get it out. Coalition are really making good space for themselves. Here they come. Swoops, Deeks, has it right there still. Backhand shot. Who's going to get to it first? Prospects get to it. Have it once again on the right hand. On the near boards. All the way down. Schouten has it. And icing is to call. All right, folks, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. The prospects control the puck. Have it back behind the goal line, but Coalition with the pressure. 13:37 left in the second period. Here they come. Puck is out of the zone, in neutral zone. Here they come. Beat one man. Has a Deeks shot. And stop and save. Good job by the goalie to stand his ground. Oh, Schouten is in the mix. Schouten's in the mix.
Yeah, you just got your ass beat. You just got dangled, buddy. You just got dangled. You just got dangled. You got dangled, buddy.
Thanks, Nico. All right. You hear a lot of the trash talking here. You hear it sometimes on the ice, but we're trying to give it to you live and in person. Here comes Grisanti. Has the puck. Oh, gets nailed. And the Coalition are trying to control the puck. The prospects are trying to make something happen. Prospects are really fighting and trying to get a clean shot off here, but the Coalition are really blocking their passing lanes and different things like that. And this being their Coalition first home game of the season, the Coalition wanted to have a good showing in front of their hometown fans. The puck's dumped in. Still missing a number of players, Luke Staley and Liam Porter. Shot, but turnover. Shot right there in front. Looks right there in front. Oh, it's out of the zone. Picked up by Abbott. Puck was right there for the taking. The goal was right there for the taking. And not able to make it happen. Coalition stop, turns around, and that's Roger. Backs it up to the blue line, and Carmody has it. Leaves free. Has a goal line today. Free shot. Oh, that's almost another goal by Grisanti. Grisanti's a goal-scoring machine if you let him have it. And Carmody has it once again, trying to give it over to Casey. Nice that they're trying to cycle the way around, trying to make some, trying to open up a spot for themselves. It's hard for me to, it's hard for me to watch with the action here. A lot of stuff going on here. That's a hook. Okay. Okay. So that is a penalty at number 28. So that means that is a Miller Bick power play. Miller Bick power play for the Coalition. And that's a hooking call. So 2 minutes on the board for the power play opportunity. Here comes Benham. Benham passes it back to Abbott. Abbott to Weisbeck. Weisbeck steps in, trying to give it over to Pence. And send it back once again to Benham. Benham walks it in. Benham gives it to Weisbeck. Weisbeck and Benham, best buds here. Gives it back to Benham. Shot. Oh, no goal. And they cycle it around. Coach says we want to make it easy, make it simple. Here comes Benham. Benham's going to retract and move it right back. Give it back to Abbott. Back to Benham. Shot. Oh, right off the goalie's pads. And now they're in a rush here. Here comes the back check by Pence. The hustle to get back into the play. Oh, puck's right there in front. Oh, that could have been dangerous. And here comes the Coalition once again. Shot on, shots blocked. Oh, Weisbeck had it on his stick for a second, loses the stick. 56 seconds left in the power play, walks over to the right. That's Abbott. Passes off target, trying to give it over to Grisanti. Good keep by Weisbeck to keep it in. Back behind the goal line, looks to center, right there in front, and the prospects clear it. And good keep by Zalestikar, who walks it into the right face-off circle, turns back around, lets a couple players come back into the game, and he resets. Pass over to the far boards. 27 seconds left. Gives the Zalestikar to Miller. Miller to Miller. Miller to Zalestikar. Back and forth. I think they're trying to make the goal. They're trying to make that defense move. Set up. And there they come. Shot on. Right there in front. And save. Okay. All right. Coalition control the puck once again. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Back to full strength. Shot on. Shots dribbling. Right there in front. And save. Back to full strength. The Coalition still have the puck. And the prospects end. Shot off by Grisanti. Shot saved by the goalie. And Carmody has it. Gives it to Roger. Roger looks. See if somebody's in front. No one's there. Gives it back to the blue line. Back to Roger. Roger's going to step in himself. Take the shot on. And that's a goal by Jace Roger. That's goal number 2 on today. Goal by Jace Roger. Excellent shot. Excellent goal by Jace Roger. So Jace Roger was able to cash that one in by Jace Roger. All right, folks. Coalition are in complete control of this game here in the second period. And the Coalition right now, 8th game in 7 days, are making it happen here. Puck is free. Good way to keep it in the zone by Miller. Prospects have it. Prospects are just trying to find some answers here to get some type of offensive continuity and some flow here. But the forecheck, Coalition's forecheck and back check, has really been giving them issues and giving them fits. Puck is free, picked up by the Coalition. And here they come. On the far outside, turns back the other way. Miller loses his edge. And down the far boards, a good back check by Abbott. Weisbeck is back also to carry the load on the defense, and Prospects take it away and they reset. Got to tag up on sides, and they do. Prospects with the change. Backhands it out. And it's offsides. The Coalition can't touch the puck, so they're back on sides. And Coalition have it once again. Gives it over to Ryan Adams. Adams passes it forward. 1-on-2 opportunity. Shot save. Go away to open them up and to get a good shot off. Okay, folks, let me know how you guys like the end game audio from the players. I'm going to do that more throughout the season. As time goes on, I'm just trying to figure out how things goes on. So let me know what you guys think of the audio from the players here. They're missing a player here. It looks like they're missing a player here. So 8:04 in the second period. Coalition are up 4-0. Face off tied up. And won up by the Prospects. Prospects here, like I said, are trying to find something, trying to find some answers. But the Coalition are really keeping them at bay. Here comes Schouten. Schouten who has the puck. Right in the heart of the action.
Yeah, how do you like that reverse hit, buddy? How'd you like that reverse hit, buddy? Little late on the hit, and I still beat your ass, buddy. Little late on the hit, I still reverse you. Yeah, no.
All right, thank you so much, Nico. Thanks, Nico. Okay. All right, Nico Schouten with the stop. Well, excuse me, Evan Ferrer with the shot. Stop. And the Coalition right now are out shooting them 20-4. 20-4 on shots. Puck is free, picked up by the Coalition. Puck bounces around. And Prospects have it. So normally the Coalition does outshoot their opponents. And right there in front, nice pass right in front, backhand. Oh, goalie breaks up the play. Grisanti was right there with his backhand, but the goalie was there to break up the play. Still back behind his feet. And still there, picked up by Pence. Pence has it, looks to score, shot. Oh, off the mask of the goalie. Pence is a very good, very keen player right there in front as well. Pence he's a guy who does it all. The puck's still in the corner, right there in front. Centers it, shot. Right there, and that's a goal. There's a lot of confusion there, but finally they were able to get one to go. I think that's by Lucas Grisanti, I believe. No, that's Jace Roger with a hat trick by Jace Roger. Jace Roger is able to cash it in with his third goal of the game. A lot of confusion in front, but Jace Roger was able to get that one to go. Hat trick by Jace Roger. He's really come here to play here in Rochester, New York, in front of families and friends. By goal number 3, hat trick by Jace Roger. Looks like there might be a penalty, delay penalty on the Prospects. Shot again. Grisanti looks to get an extra man on the ice. Extra man Evans off the ice, and the extra man does come on. Here to come the Coalition. They take the shot on. Shot save. Puck is free. Shot again. Delayed penalty, and that is a penalty on the Prospects once again. So that is your Miller Bick power play. Tripping All right, the Coalition are in complete control of this game here in the second period. 5-0 with 5:45 left in the game. The Coalition are doing a great job. So let's go back to that goal by Jace Roger. The puck was bouncing around for a minute and it finally came out. But here's the power play here. The prospects here are looking to answer, trying to slow the offensive attack down by the Coalition. One thing that Coach Garver said that he wanted to have the boys here. He wanted to have the boys fight, play hard, and he wants them to make the game easy for themselves. He wants to score 5 goals a game, but he wants to make the game easy. So nothing hard, just make it simple, make it fun, but also they want to score a lot of goals here. There it comes back and forth to Z to Miller, back to Miller. They got Grisanti at the top, 3-man we at the top. To Miller, to Carmody, back to Miller. Miller to Lestakar, over to Grisanti. Back in the middle, shot. Oh, that's almost another goal by Roger. Right again, shot again, right one-timer. Trying to feed Roger here. Trying to feed him, he's hungry. Feed him. He's right there in the slot looking for it. If he's gonna be open, you might as well give it to him. In that case, everybody eats in that case. Here comes Zalestakar, the C on his chest. On the outside, he's gonna take it in himself. Looking to make a highlight reel. Zalestakar is a player who has a lot of highlights here for the Coalition in his 5-year career in the Rochester Coalition. Puck is popped out of the zone. 27 seconds left in the power play. Coalition are in complete control of this game with 4:07 left in the second period. And the Coalition finally come away with it. Here comes Grisanti. Grisanti has it. Oh, he's going to try to do a little wraparound from the inside and out of the zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Back to full strength. Here come the Coalition. Back the other way. And shot on by Weisbeck. Back behind the goal. Picked up by Atkinson. Atkinson gets nailed, but still keeps the puck. And right there in front, shot. Oh, off the padding of Ohio. And good keep on by Abbott. Abbott steps in, walks the first circle, shot again. Picked up by Weisbeck. Weisbeck, he's a little honey badger in front of the net if you give it to him. And puck pops out and picked up by Atkinson. Good job by Atkinson to keep the puck, control the puck, and come right back in with it. On his backhand and his forehand. Now he's going to swooping around himself with 1 goal on today. Begs it back to the point. Gets it back to Atkinson. Atkinson walks in on it. Right there. Oh, trying to give it to one, redirected over to Weisbeck. Good job by the goalie with the save. And shot on. Shots. Ohio with the stop. Puck pops out. And here comes the Coalition. Williams have it on the right-hand side. Looks, turns back the other way. Breaks it right to the slot. Shot. Oh, off to the right. He's right there free. Back to the point. Right on the near boards. And underneath, picked up by Atkinson. And Atkinson's fighting for the puck. The goalie referee has to be careful. Atkinson is a kid who has a high motor, and he will make you pay for it. Abbott was trying to drop it off to somebody when no one was home. The Weisbeck has it. Good job by prospects here with the defensive intensity here. Picked up by Abbott. Coalition here love this near side here. And Atkinson finally has it, and they got to reset. 2 on the puck on the forecheck. But Atkinson's almost able to outskate them. And Atkinson was able to get the puck out of the zone. And send it right back in. All right, here comes the Coalition. Here comes Ryan Adams on the right-hand side. Deeks loose the puck. Gives right back to Adams. Adams has it. Here they come for the attack. Shot on. Shots off the goalie's mask. Out of contact. 1:08 left in the second period. Coalition are in complete control of this game. The Ohio Prospects are just trying to find answers. And get the ice out. They dump the puck out, and not icing. Icing's waived. And here comes the Coalition coming right back in. They're trying to add some more insurance to their lead here. And shot. Oh, he's trying to roof it up and out of play. All right. That's a long sequence without a stoppage there. But the Coalition are in complete control. Okay. All right, folks. Like I said, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right, folks, what I'm going to do, if they're having an ice cut in this next period, I will end this one stream. We do have two streams going simultaneously. It should be just one stream. I'm going to end the one stream. If your stream does end, just come back onto the page. There is another stream going. So do not think that it is a mistake. This is done on purpose. So if the stream that you are currently watching does end, please just reload the page and another stream will be running at the same time. All right, here comes Kevin Green right there in front trying to give it to Casey. Casey pass was off target. The puck is out, and 3-2-1 end of the second period. The Coalition are ahead 5-0 with 25 shots to their 5. All right, folks, we'll be back after this. Cut again, and that's a goal by Kevin Green.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Like I said, I did have to cut one of the feeds. There was 2 feeds going at the same time. So I just cut one of the feeds, and we should be ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, if you guys can be loud and clear, let me get a roll real quick in the chat. Let me get a roll real quick in the chat. We're getting ready to start the 3rd period. Score is 5-0. And yeah, we're ready to get at it. All right, folks. Coalition right now have been in complete control of this game from start to finish. It has been a awesome game by the boys here. They did have 2 penalties, and right now they are shooting the Ohio Prospects 25-5. So the Coalition are right now doing what they need to do. All right. Looked like there might have been some hiccups with the stream during the ice cut, but hopefully we are okay and ready to go. Normally we do have 2 cameras rolling, or we have 3 cameras rolling, but we have issues with the one camera. We're just having one camera, main camera, and then a secondary camera up. So we're running with these 2, but other than that, we're ready to rock and roll. All right, guys. Like I said, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll Roko in the chat. Let me get a roll Roko in the chat. All right, all right, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get at it. All right. I think for all the parents and from both teams who are here, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate all the parents from both teams, aunts, uncles, whoever. Welcome to the broadcast. All right, started the 3rd period, 17 minutes on the board. Getting ready for the referees are getting ready, and we are ready to rock and roll. This game is brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. Give them a call at 585-444-8895. 585-444-8895. So congratulations to my main man, Jace Roger, with a huge hat trick in the first 2 periods, and is looking to add more to this game. And so far, Evan Farrell is locking down the pipes as well, going into the 3rd period with a shutout. Only 5 shots against, but still shutout nonetheless. So here we go. All right, here we go. Jace Roger, Zlesnikar, Grisanti, Carmody, and Jack Abbott to start the 3rd period. Here we go. All right, face-off control by Carmody. Carmody back to Abbott. Abbott has the puck. And pressure on by the prospects. Back to Carmody. Puck is free. Grisanti shots wide. And Abbott had to once again try and send it in deep. Puck comes out of the zone, and prospects have it once again. And send it right back to the blue line. Shot on. Shot saved by Evan. Good job by Evan. Shot again. And good job by Evan once again. Another save by Evan. Okay. Another save by Evan. Okay, here we go. Prospects here coming alive here. Putting some shots on. And shot right there. And just the last few seconds, they just had 4 shots. So 27-9. They had five shots in the first 2 periods. In that one little flurry, they got 4 shots. So here comes the Prospects. They're trying to make some noise here. All the parents and all the parents who are watching their son from the Ohio Prospects, welcome to the stream. This is a Roku stream, but at the same time, we do welcome families who are watching from all over. Shot on. Almost had that one. Looks like the net might be off. Okay. Puck is out of the zone, picked up by Schouten. Schouten trying to bring that one back in. Not able to control it all the way, but it goes all the way down. Looks to center it. And is out of the zone. 15:33 left in the game. Coalition here doesn't have to score any more goals here. They've got to just play it out. It's an ongoing learning process for these boys here, since a lot of these players on the same team. Oh, shot. And that's stopped by the goalie. It's a learning process for a lot of these young men who haven't played a lot of the first years on the Coalition. And good save by the goalie. Good save by the goal. Oh, but it's a first year on the Coalition. A lot of these players first year on the Coalition, so they're trying to figure out what works for them, what lines work the best, what personalities fit well with each other in certain schemes. So Coach Garver is continuously tweaking and trying to find different ways. One thing that he didn't mention to the boys was that nothing's guaranteed. You gotta earn. You gotta work for what you get. It's you don't get free playing time. My man wide up in the middle. Shot's redirected. Good way to clear the puck. Good job. Evan Farrell is getting peppered. He's getting challenged here, right here in the 3rd period. Prospects right now are trying to pull out all the stops, trying to find something. Puck is shot all the way down. Icing oncoming. All right. Okay. We do have some dads on the 1s and 2s. That's Chris Adams playing the music in the background. If you guys can hear it, I'm not sure if you can. But here come the Prospects. Nope, the Coalition have it again, and they're trying to take it up. Nice way to get the puck out of the zone. One thing Coach Garver says he wants to move the puck quickly out of the zone. And back and forth. They turn a corner here, and they're trying to get the puck out. Trying to get the puck over to Adams. Nice way to take it away to Atkinson. Atkinson had it for a second, loses the puck. And here come the Prospects. Despite the Prospects being down, they are not giving up. The shot on, another shot on. They are not giving up here. That's a great attitude to have. One coach said it. Coach Phil Jackson, old coach from the Chicago Bulls and also from the Los Angeles Lakers. Shot on by Weisbeck. He said there's only wins and learning opportunities. So this would be great learning opportunities if the boys don't come from the Prospects do not, in fact, come back. So great learning opportunity for the boys here of Ohio. All right, puck is out of the zone, and Weisbeck, oh, excuse me, I keep saying Weisbeck. Zalestakar is back to receive the puck. Sends it forward, and Prospects are trying to control it, and puck is out of the zone, picked up by Roger. No, excuse me, by Miller. Oh, sauces it over to Gazanti. Good sauce. Puck is centered. Puck is still free. And here come the Prospects, come back with it. And puck's taken away by Zalesnikar. Zalesnikar gets pinched. And Grazanti is trying to help him dig it out, and he does. Puck is free in the slot area. Right there, backhands it. Shot save. No, nobody was able to get it. Oh. And icing is to call. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, guys, let me know in the chat who you guys going to school and what ages, what grades is your child, son, daughter going into school? What age? And are you guys excited about the new school year? If so, let me know in the chat. I'll read it out loud. All right, Coalition are in complete control of this game, 5-0, going into the final. 12:04 left. All right, puck is controlled by the Coalition. Back at the point. And picked up by Schouten. Schouten with the shot on. Shot's blocked. However, it looks to center the puck and cash it in. And we'll get to it and get the way to keep it in. Shots past the goalie. They're able to see it all the way. And that's a goal. Center and goal to Ryan Carmody. Quick pass over to Carmody. And Carmody was able to find the back of the net with that one-timer. The second goal of the game. All right. Coalition are up 6-0 with 11:32 left in the game. All right. Face-off control once again by the Coalition. Nico Schouten back to fight for the puck. And Pence has it. Sends it over to Green. And here comes the Prospects. Prospects send it down. Send it down to Evan. And it sends it right back up. Here comes Pence. Pence backhands it. Centers it. Shot. Looks for the wraparound. So somebody in there. And the puck is out of the zone by the Prospects. Oh, looks for the one-timer across, but not able to get to it all the way. Here comes Abbott. Shot on. Shot's wide. And centers it. Shot. And icing is the call. Okay. We had 29 shots to their 12. So the Coalition right now, not only are they dominating on the scoreboard, also dominating on the shots. Shot's still there. The puck is still bouncing around. And shot on once again. Shots redirected. And Zalesnikar, excuse me, Abbott picks it up, sends it forward to Atkinson. And to Weisbeck. Weisbeck was trying to control it, gives it to Atkinson. Sends it all the way down to Miller. And Miller has it back behind the goal line, looks to wrap around. You got Ryan Adams there, but he's going to step out himself and pass it off. He might have had the shot there. And the Coalition. The Ohio Prospects had a lot of fury going into this third period, but it seemed like it's kind of tailed off right now. The Coalition right now are just controlling the puck here, controlling time of attack, and controlling the puck possession. 8:59 left in the game, and icing once again. It looked like somebody might have hit my camera on the way over. It's like 45 degrees off center. But either way, it's all good. Maybe you can see the face off behind the net here. All right. Ohio Prospects have it. And that's a penalty, I believe, on the Prospects. And I think that's a penalty, number 18 there. Okay. All right, for a second there was a fire alarm going off here, and everyone was kind of looking around at each other, wondering what was going on. Okay, Miller has the puck. So this is the Miller Brick power play. And another power play opportunity. White Miller has it. That's another penalty. That is another penalty on the Prospects. Let's see what the call is here. 5-on-3 opportunity here. That's a roughing call. So the Coalition with a 5-on-3, but 8:20 left in the game. So this is a Miller Brick power play. Miller Brick power play. With a 5-on-3 tie up. Like I said, folks, here's my camera. Someone might have hit it, knocked it, did something to it. I'm not sure what they did, but it's off center. So we're gonna not use this one. We're gonna go with camera number 1 for the rest of the game here. All right, here comes the Coalition on their 5-on-3. Carmody passes over to Leskar, to Miller. Miller and Leskar playing back and forth. Leskar steps up, gets to Carmody, and shot on. Shot's blocked. Walking himself, trying to get it to Roger. And Leskar is going to walk it in. Walk it over to the right. They don't need any more goals here. They're just trying to work out the power play. Good job. Good shot on by Roger. And Miller has it once again. 37 seconds left in the 5-on-3. It'll be a 5-on-4. Leskar moves it around. It's great to see the Leskar family in Elmira yesterday. So they came heavy. But here comes Grisanti. Grisanti's in a rush here. Going to try to score another power play goal. Passes it over. Gives it to Carmody. Carmody on his backhand. And on his forehand. Back to Leskar. 4 seconds left. And now it's a 5-on-4. Miller had a second shot. And that's a power play goal. Good pass over from Ryan Miller to, I believe that's Jace Roger with goal number 4. Jace Roger with goal number 4. He is bearing it home today, folks. So maybe this was a good idea to have the camera in this position. You can see Jace Roger sitting on the right side with a stick down, waiting for the puck. You see him bury it right there. Bang, right there. So good thing we had the camera in that position. Oh, okay. Shot on. Shots wide. Oh, man. Maybe someone knew that was going to happen in the future, and they knew that They had the camera in that position. That was a great shot of Jason Roger. And shot again by Benham. Send it all the way down. The goalie would stop on the near boards. As it turns around by Pence, good job by Pence to send it in. Gets it to Benham. I think someone's looking for a penalty on the Ohio prospects, and kind of a stalemate here. And finally, the Coalition come away with it. Back to Abbott. Abbott gets shoved. Good job by Abbott to control the puck. He normally plays forward. That's an off. Yep, that's off. Everybody got to come back on side and tag up. Ohio might have had numbers if they hurried. And instead it was icing. All right, folks. All right, folks, we got 5:24 left in the game. Score is 7-0. I didn't change the score. So it's 7-0 in the favor of the Coalition. The Coalition will have a day off tomorrow, and I think they'll be back to practice on Tuesday and back to Boston on Friday. Unfortunately, we will not be streaming on Friday since it is the first day of school for my young man and starting a new school year at McQuaid Jesuit. He will not be able to make Friday, and also we will not be broadcasting on Friday, but we'll be broadcasting games on Saturday and Sunday. So like I said, we will not be broadcasting the games from Boston on Friday, but we'll broadcast the games on Saturday and Sunday. All right. Puck pops up shot on by Weisbeck. The Coalition are absolutely dominating this game. And the shots department, time of possession department, takeaways, giveaways, all those different fields, they've been dominating this particular game. And here comes the Coalition back forth and saved by the goal. Oh, here we go. So normally happens when the games get out of hand like this. A lot more of this happens in the 16U than it does in the other the younger rankings. A lot more fights, a lot more roughing and things like that happen. So, all right. Well, good job by the refs to not really escalate it. Just let it go. Let them know that this game is, don't let it get out of control. Break it up and keep it moving. All right. Why can't we be friends, folks? Why can't we? Okay. Why can't we be friends? All right. Great song. All right. All right. And the prospects are trying to get it out and out of play. All righty. Coming down with 4:25 left in the game. At this point, they're trying to finish this off here. The puck's still in front. And stop. All right. For all you guys want to know here, it's a camera. I normally have two cameras, one camera on this end and one camera on the other end. The camera is about 45 degrees off, pointing it in direction over here to the left face-off circle. So just in case you guys are wondering, there is my camera over there. All right, here comes the prospects trying to get the puck in the deep, but picked up by Schouten. Schouten has it back behind the goal line. Gets knocked around a little bit. backhands it out of the zone and taken away by Carmody with 2 goals on today. To Miller. Miller, playmaking defenseman. And here come the Prospects. A good back check by the Coalition to slow their attack down. They are just circling the puck here, and they are puck hounds. Here comes Nico shouting. Nico has it on the right-hand side. Gets shoved. Nico, his brother, who plays for the Rochester Junior Amex for the Null. They are not afraid of any contact and not afraid of altercation here. Both the Shoutons on Nico's backhand. Not able to get all of it and out of the zone. That's it. Backhand shot. Shot's wide. 3:04 left in the game. Puck is bounced around and Grisanti control it. And here comes Grisanti. Grisanti is in a rush. Puck bounce out back behind the goal line. And the Prospects have it. Take it away. And here come the Prospects. Looking to put something on the board here. And good block shot by Zalesnikar. Making it real hard for them. And here comes Roger. Roger, who has plenty of goals to share. Has it, turns it, and shot and score by Grisanti on that left-hand side again. I believe that's a hat trick by Grisanti too. So Grisanti and Roger both with hat tricks here in the final period. So Grisanti stepping on the right-hand side, waiting for the puck too. Is able to cash that one in. All right, scores 8-0. Coalition are in complete control of this game with 2:25 left. And the game. Here comes Weisbeck. Weisbeck, who's playing defense. Gives Coach a little bit of leniency to make something happen. Shot on. Puck's there in front. At his feet. Here comes the jawing. All right. Let's take a look at Grisanti's goal once again here. Grisanti simply waited for the puck, and good job by Roger to feed him and spread the love around. All right. All right. 2 minutes left in the game. They're just going to play this game out here. But like I said, folks, next week's schedule, the Cowboys will have a few days off here. And it looks like that is a penalty for both boys here. There's going to be just Venom and another Ohio Prospect player in the bench here. But next week's schedule, the boys will be back in Boston on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we'll be broadcasting on Saturday and Sunday only. Here come the Prospects. Prospect trying to send it up. Back behind the goal line. Oh, that's a big check by the Prospects. Prospects have been winning in the hitting department and the physicality department. And here comes Weisbeck. Weisbeck has it, trying to give it over to Wells. That's another hit on the That's another hit on the Coalition. Or against the Coalition. Pence gets hit. Prospects have been the more physical team. But unfortunately, it hasn't led to any goals for them. Puck is sent up, and the Prospects have it once again. And they come back the other way. On the near boards, the Prospects are coming 1-on-2. A good back check by Ryan Adams. Let's see what the call is here. And it looks like that is a penalty. I believe it might be on Ryan Adams, I believe. Yep, on Ryan Adams. I don't know what the penalty is for, but it looks like Ryan Adams gets a penalty. So it'll be a power play opportunity for the Prospects. All right. 50 seconds left in the game, guys. That is pretty much it for this. We do appreciate everyone getting on, everyone who watched, or everyone who's invested into these young men. We do appreciate you. 40 seconds left. Coalition send it all the way down. I think it's going to take their time and just let it play out. All right, folks, all the parents, all the families, all the non-parents, all the prospects, parents who are watching, we do appreciate you getting on. Here comes Kevin Green, saved by the goalie. And 15 seconds left. Kevin on his backhand, sends it all the way down, and number 17 has it. Just trying to get anything to go here, nothing to go here. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, that is the end of the game. Thanks for joining us. Excitement. Oh, usually this normally happens here. All right. Well, thanks, folks, for joining us. And we had the Coalition with 35 shots and the Ohio Prospects with 12. So great game by the boys. All right, folks, we'll see you next week in Boston, Massachusetts. Until then, bye now.